Guys, please tell me that I'm not the only one that's faced with this whole network. I don't know, network issues. I don't know what to call it because I am frustrated. I mean, the videos I made today, about two videos that I made, I've been trying to upload all day, and it just keeps telling you in the next 4 hours it will upload, in the next how many hours. And I'm like, if a video is going to be uploaded in the next how many hours, what's now the point? It is frustrating, and I quite understand that this is also because of the ongoing protest, that's happening here in Nigeria. It's been really bad, and this network provider, obviously is, I don't know, it's just so sad. It's so sad. You cannot communicate. The network is bad. In fact, I'm just hoping that this live stream goes well, because I don't know what to make of it anymore. It's just really annoying. Okay, so I thought to myself, instead of waiting for the videos to get uploaded, because I do not even know when that's going to happen, I thought it would be nice to just come on here and talk. I had no intentions of, having a live stream today, to be honest, because I really wanted to insert some clips just to show you guys what it is that I was going to talk about. But they say when life serves you lemon, I bet they talk that thing. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So at this point, this is me just trying to make some lemonades, sweet lemonades, like we were told today during the presentation. Okay, guys, I don't know. Something has gotten into my eye. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Bethans. I am so excited to have you guys here, but I'm not excited about the whole network situation because it is bad. It is bad. And please let me know in the comments, like I said, if I'm the only one experiencing it or if you're also experiencing it. And also thank you guys for joining, regardless of how impromptu it is. It was never my intentions. Okay. Now, from the title of the video, guys, Chinwe and Zion, they are on the verge of taking a break. Okay. And I don't understand how someone who is working tooth and nail to figure out whether or not the double K pair, are a married couple, is having this kind of issues in her own relationship. I mean, for me, I think it is just, I don't know what it is. It is somehow, all right. Okay, so someone says network has been trashy since first. Okay, so I guess I'm not the only person. Okay, now let's quickly talk about some of the happenings in the house. I thought they said their bond is unbreakable. Guys, the housemates had their wager task a few minutes ago. They just completed that. And let's just get to it. They lost their wager. I mean, from the title, you can already tell. But then there's some things that happened during the wager that are, worthy of talking about. And so I thought to myself, the video I made earlier, I might as well just, sort of summarize, some of the things that I had talked about in those videos, right? Now, the first on my list would be the fact that the house was a bit, calm and busy today because, of course, they were all really working towards their wager task. Every team, every pair, were just working to see that, they come up with something nice, something worthwhile. And so, for the most part, they were all busy, right? Now, the female twins are crying because of the wager. Sorry for the laugh. Anyways, in fact, because we're talking about the twins now, let us start off with them. Okay. At some point in the kitchen today, Handy felt like it was really pertinent to have a conversation with her twin sister, Wani. And you guys know why that would be. Wani has been all over the place with Sean. And for her, no, because of Sean. Sorry again for the laugh. Okay. Now, Wani is someone who, we know to follow Sean everywhere. She really wants to be in his arms. They want to hug and cuddle all the time. And I think that today has not been, it has not really been smooth like that for the two of them. If you ask me why now, I wouldn't know. But my point is, they haven't really spent so much time together today, right? And at some point in the kitchen, Handy felt like, you, see, sit down. I need to speak to you. You're not just, you have become so, oh, okay. You're not just you're not just my my partner in the house, you're my sister, and I need to speak to you about, some things. And she started talking to her about how she needs to make sure that her head is still in the game. For her, she feels like anytime Wani falls in love or is attracted to somebody, you know, she not they really concentrate, she not they really focus. So Handy really wanted her to know that, look, any action of yours will affect me in this house, whether positively or negatively. And so I need to make sure that your head is in the game. I need to make sure that you still remember why we're here. Because I have seen you handle breakups. You guys, if you did not know, Wani dated Sadi from, one of the seasons of the Big Brother Naija show as well. And, they broke up. So Handy was trying to say, look, I know how you handle breakups. Okay, when you break up like this, you don't really get yourself. So it is really important that, it is really important that you make sure that even whatever it is that happens between you and Sean, your head is still in the game. Focus, relate with people. We've never been in a space like this before. It is really important. And one was like, but even when I broke up with Sadi, I still went out, I still had fun, I still did this. And Handy said, Madam, yes, you had fun, but you were sulking for a very long time, and I know how that affected me. So this is me just putting it out there that each of our actions would affect one another. So it is important that your head is in the game. Now they had that talk, right? And then of course for Chinwe and Zion, one would assume that, with the way Chinwe portrays this their relationship, one would assume that she would have a bit more regard, a bit more respect for Zion. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she totally disrespects Zion. No, that is far from what I'm saying. But the truth is, Chinwe always wants to be the one to decide what they do. In fact, if they give her the chance, she would want to dictate to Zion what exactly he should do, the people he should talk to, and how he should talk to them. And for me, I find it very somehow, because you cannot be in a space as Biggie's house and still think that things would always work out the way you're used to them working out. This is not a small space, it's not a small platform. And we're here to actually, please let me understand this. The wager they did, is that today's game? Yes, that's today's game. This is not a small platform. So if we have to go far, in the game, it is very important that, we relate with other people. And this was the conversation that, Zion was having with Chinwe. He was telling her, you need to relate with other people, you need to go out there. I'm not saying that we're now going to, go our separate ways and all of that, but you also need to relate with other people. And then, of course, before you knew what was happening, Chinwe took it P. And Chinwe is saying, "Oh, I don't like the fact that you're always defending them. Don't you know that they are masking all these their behaviors? They are masking it, and you're falling for it. You're falling for it. I don't like it. You keep defending." In fact, in her words, because when she said those things, I'm like, She spoke one big grammar. She said, "They are masking their actions, and if you keep defending them, you will keep pissing me off." And this girl was not just talking, she was parrying. When somebody is upset and it's just like, "You will keep pissing me off. Maybe if you maybe we should just tone it down a bit so that you don't end up making a fool out of me eventually." Like, is this a breakup? Is this a breakup? Like, how do you just go from a 0 to 100? This guy is simply telling you to, sort of speak to other people. And you're saying, "Oh, Sean even had a conversation with you yesterday." In one of my videos, I told you guys that Sean had told her that, she's a bit snappy. She doesn't really, pay attention to. She's snappy. In that, those were his words. And she was like, "Oh, that even Sean told her that for him to say that to her, that means that's how other housemates, see her. They feel like, oh, Zion is a nice person, and for that reason, she's a difficult person, and all of that." Because some of the housemates actually likes, in fact, not some, almost all the housemates like Zion. Okay, Zion is a person with a very welcoming spirit. He's a very cheerful person, and he's easy to like. Okay, he's very easy to like, very simple, and most of the housemates feel like, sometimes we want to gist with you, we want to sit with you and talk, but Chinwe, we don't know how Chinwe is going to react. So for that, we're just going to step back a bit and all of that. And Chinwe interpreted that to mean, "Oh, I am the problem, right? You are the good person, I'm the problem. And since you are defending them, then you might as well keep doing that because you're pissing me off, yada yada yada." And guys, when they went in for the wager task today, when they had called their team. I was really worried for them. I'm like, how would they pull this off? And I must actually commend them. They tried, they did well, because you would not tell that they had had such a quarrel that even led to her crying. Like, she literally went upstairs alone and was crying, to the point Oyeka came and was trying to console her. Oyeka brought tissues for her. From my thumbnail, you see she was crying. She was really sad. She was really, really sad. And there's been distance between them. And before they went in for this wager task, Zion had a conversation with Kelly Ray. And Kelly Ray was saying, look, I understand that, you and her are not in a good place at the moment, but just try to talk things over with her, so that it doesn't affect the mood, for our wager and all of that. Because at the end of the day, if one person flops, it might affect the rest of the team. So that was when he decided to go and have that conversation with her upstairs, before she now shunned him and told him, oh, look, we might have to take a break, blah, 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 blah. When they went in for their wager task, they did so well. At the end of their presentation, they were supposed to kiss. But the kind kiss where we see today, not be the kind baby kiss where they kiss normally. And of course, even after the presentation, she just gave him one and then they left. Even after the presentation, DJ Flo was asking her, like, what's up? Like, did you guys really kiss? And also, like, no, that she just pecked him. So obviously they're still quarreling, they're still not over whatever it is. And for the most part, it is Chinwe that is tying things, to her chest, because Zion is good. Zion is good. Like, if you're in Biggie's house, you must relate with other people. Otherwise, you stand a chance of being nominated over and over again, because they'll see you as some pushover, as someone who doesn't really add anything to the game and all of that. So I don't understand why Chinwe was overreacting. In my opinion, she was overreacting. Guys, let me know, what do you think about that? Let me read a few comments. Chinwe is constantly miserable. Chinwe is constantly miserable. Chinwe is a drama queen. I mean, that's, I know for sure. My dear Betha, every housemate are playing their game. Yes, I agree. Please let me understand. Okay, I already answered this. Her twin sister is right. I honestly don't trust Sean. He does not deserve that early kiss. I love them both, but Handy should slow down. That would be Wani, because it's Wani that's the lover girl. Okay, anyway, that was that for the whole Chinwe situation. Like I said, they're still having their issues. Now, talking about double K, guys. Again, I am still very worried as to how long this couple can carry out this their whole pretense and all of that. I feel like, even if Kelly Ray is doing a good job in terms of, not overshowing that they are married and all of that, Cassia, sometimes she dey lose guard. Biggie say, don't lose guard. If you lose, if you snooze, you lose. Sometimes I feel like, out of genuine excitement, Cassia, they always lose guard. And with today, guys, it was so obvious. I mean, even if I was in that house, I would also assume that these people are actually, they are married. You understand? I would still assume that, because today, when they were having the wager task, Big Brother had told them earlier in the week that this week's theme is "This is us." So you're supposed to just come with your pair, tell us about yourself. Your pair will talk about themselves. You guys will tell us, the bond that brought you guys together, what motivates you, what keeps you going. Just talk about yourself, basically, us wanting to get to know them better. And so, like, turns came out, and Big Brother had told them they could do it in form of a drama, in form of comedy, in form of dance, painting, spoken words, whatever medium you choose to, express it, go ahead and do it. And so for these two people, they had come out with a, more like a narration. This one will talk about, oh, this is how this person have been, this person is a hustler, this person is this one too will talk about the same thing. And they now decided, oh yeah, so this is how we met. Now their storyline, hello, Kelly Ray was saying, oh, I met her through my friend who is her sister. Is she not your friend too? You met her through your friend who is your sister, and then now the two of you share this bond and all of that. And then when Cassia was talking, Cassia don't jabber say, and what keeps us going is our love. Immediately she said that. Even me, I look my housemates. Yes, miss, if I get housemates, my sister. I said, did you just see what happened? And guys, let me tell you, The rest of the housemates, a few of them, Chinwe number one of the guys, like a few people quickly clocked that whole, it's our love that keeps us going. Mama quickly composed her steez because say no, our love for success. Hello, enter. You don't already say your love that keeps you going. You don't lose guard. Then even when they were now trying to do like the whole, handshake and hug thing, it remains small. Make mama mouth enter her husband mouth. Oh, I say ha. Hello, is it not easier that you just come out and say, oh, yeah, we have played the game or whatever? Because I don't know, sometimes I feel like they're trying. Sometimes I feel like out of excitement they might just jabber. And the way was after they finished their presentation, when they went to sit down, Cassia's hand was over her husband's neck. I'm like, babe, it's just your friend. I mean, tone it down a bit. In fact, this toning down that Chinwe had told her boyfriend, it should be them Cassia toning things down because they need to take it easy. And I know Karen just said, I want them to win HOH on Monday. I want to see something. Because in fact, I was expecting this whole coziness between them in their first diary session, but that did not happen. Jabo is like when you almost lose guard, when you're trying to act like you're something else and then you forget yourself, it's just a slang, right? So when you say, I almost Jabo, it's like I almost lose guard. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So at this point, I really do not know. But guys, did you watch the wager? For me, some performances actually stood out. This babe was really fast to change it. Yes, I was just telling my sister that those couples are really starving themselves because waiting them the heights. I tire. They were still playing the game even in the diary session. No blame them. Please, we don't want them to win HOH. Oh, okay. Last now the girl will cast them too. I feel like she doesn't have she dey forget herself, and it is just to show that she loves her husband, right? It's just to show that she loves her husband and she cannot even hide it. So most times she dey lose guard, so many times, and I'm just worried for them. I'm just really worried for them. Like I said, I watched the wager task, and guys, let me tell you, these housemates actually staked 80% of their wager. So now that they have lost it, it just means that they have to make do with whatever is remaining in the house. Okay, people wey no sabi drink garri, they go start to dey drink this week. All those cooking noodles with 3 sardines, 4 sardines, you might have to start using 2. I mean, they still have enough food, so they will not really starve like that. They still have enough food. Even from their conversation, after Big Brother had announced that they lost their wager, they were like, let's just, we already, foresaw something like this happening and all of that. So let's not, feel bad. We did not know it's our first time. We'll do it better next week. And besides, we still have food that can carry us till next week. We just need to manage it properly. So the husband know they forget himself. Oh yes, his head is in their plan, but she they forget, and that's the thing. Did double K have issues? Well, they almost lost their guard. In fact, it's Cassia and they lose guard every time. And they have food. They already talked about it. So they're not scared, they're not worried. For them, it's like, yeah, we've learned our lesson, we lost this one, we've learned our lesson, and we're going to do better. Even though some of them are, still feeling bad and all, but Kelly Ray was very quick to tell them, look, sometimes we need to pay more attention to, the instructions in the brief. Big Brother had said to us that we needed to work, collectively, but we didn't do that. So he had that talk. Now, regarding Shatoria, did you listen to him talk to TJ about it? Shatoria, did I listen to him talk? I don't understand what that means. But guys, earlier today I found, or I did not find it. I saw the Shatoria pair having a conversation. And for me, that was really nice. I mean, if you listen to me in the last video, I had said that it would be nice for them to sort of have a conversation because the whole tension between them is not nice and it's just somehow, right? Now, they were speaking and I'm like, so you people can even stand together, talk and even laugh because there was a point where, Victoria was laughing Sean was talking to her about the game, obviously, like, strategies and all of that. It is really important that we relate well. Everybody's just trying to, be on guard. Everybody's trying to make sure that, whatever it is they're doing in this house, they relate with other people because they might need them at some point. Then they also talked about the whole, game that they had yesterday, the arena games, where he failed to, get her scent correctly. Apparently, he knows her scent very well, but then I think the perfume that she wore that yesterday was a new one, so he wasn't so sure, which is why he was like, two or three, and the answer was two, and that's why he missed it because he chose three. It was nice to see them have those kind of conversations, and I hope that they actually spend some more time getting to know each other, getting to talk. It's not even about knowing each other because they know each other. They know each other past like that. So it's okay for them to stay together, have conversations as to how their games, would be better played in the house. I don't know. I just feel like these housemates, they're while I don't too much. Maybe it was a rehearsal, not conversation. You mean who? Eunice, you mean who? Why is Wani and Handy really crying like that? Because they lost the wager, or how they want to satisfy their hunger. I don't know for them. Oh. I pinned for the Shatoria pair wager presentation. They really tried, yes, but Sean Sabi lie. Do you know that out of all the housemates that had in fact, all the pairs, when they had their presentations today, you could literally tell, oh, yes, we met here and this is what brought us together. Guys, could you pinpoint what brought Shatoria together? You know that they did not answer that question. This one came and said, my love for traveling around the world. This one came and said, my love for this, my love for that. And the next thing, Sean gave us like a 5-line spoken word: friendship, trust. Like, hello, how did you meet? Hello. You did not answer the question because I'm still confused. I can tell you how these other people met, how their relationship started. But now it's, I don't understand. I don't understand. They stylishly avoided telling us, the bond they share. Not a single bond was depicted in their presentation today. No single bond. And then of course, Big Brother had to tell them because you said nightclub brought them together, aka Oringo. Oh my goodness, they stylishly avoided talking about that. And then Big Brother told them that they lack creativity. Big Brother was just giving it to them today. You people lack creativity, you lack this cohesion, there's no cohesion, there's no this. You people went for the bare minimal when you all could come together, to give us something very substantial. Just maybe have one person do all the voiceovers while the rest of you act, but you people were trying to do it by yourself and all. Guys, for me, there were some performances that were outstanding, and I would start with the indie names. They did theirs first. It was really nice. I also enjoyed the radicals, the tear singlet and all. Their dance was really, really nice. Another pair, let me see. Another pair that I totally enjoyed watching was this trees pair. Guys, this trees did so well. Of course, they're content creators, so yes, they did so well. I really enjoyed watching that as well. Aces, they also tried, they came with a painting trying to depict their journey in life and all of that. Not until Suj told us that he's what's he even talk self. He's what was that thing he said about him? I enjoy Double K as well, yes. But what was that thing Suj said now? Suj said something. He's a major in Babcock. How can you be a major in Babcock? You are a major in Babcock, abi you are a major in political science, and you studied in Babcock. You say you majored in Babcock. Anyway, that one too, they don't they trend for internet saying now, wow, how can you be a major in Babcock? It was really nice. I mean, they all tried. I also enjoyed Betha's performance, the whole storytelling. I'm sure Ben's dad must have been a very, very must be a very dramatic person, because the way TJ was acting it was so funny, and I can only imagine how Ben's dad speaks to him. And yeah, I feel like it was stage fright for Suj. It was stage fright because since the Baba wears suits, all of them they suit up. So it's not really easy. It's not really easy like that. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm sure that this night Shalaye go plenty. So I'm just going to be on the lookout for that as well. Biggie also warned them that they are so like their tardiness in the house is annoying. How would your head of house call you and you will take forever? And you guys know I have complained about this thing. You will take forever. Biggie will give an instruction. You will do what you like. You will take your sweet time. Guys, it's really, really annoying. Oh. It's really annoying. I don't know. It's just annoying. And I mean, I don't know. Guys, like I said, let me know what your thoughts are. And I'm so thankful that this internet did not flop. I'm so thankful. But then uploading videos takes forever. And then it will not look like, oh, Betha is not posting. Meanwhile, I've been trying to upload. It's crazy. It is really, really crazy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments for those who would watch this video later. Also make sure to give it a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and your family. Again, yes, thank you to everyone who has sent me a super thanks. You can still do that if you want to. And of course, join my membership as well. I have explained that in a previous video. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next video. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye. I feel like Biggie should have punished them, but it is what it is. They thought crying would score them some points. Guys, good night. Good night. Good night.